Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Richie Ashburn. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ricky Henderson. Next offering is in for a strike.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
And a pitch. In the air, foul off first. Howard makes the play, and there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. He's got the power, but great contact. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Out to short. Throws to first, and the inning is over. Oakland gets one on this homer as the A's are on top. Bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Frankie Montas.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the veteran outfielder, Richie Ashburn. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Popped in the air, left field, and Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, Phillies down a run. Stays alive. Next pitch, way upstairs. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Next to hit, Mike Schmidt. Big-time power. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Chad Pinder. Hits for average power. The ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low.
The count is 2-1.
Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses. Full count 3-2. Kicks and deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 1 away.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
So up next, Sheldon Noisy. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jed Lowry.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the A's. But they're on top 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he deals. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. And here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
3-2 now. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Chase Utley. Matassa moved to first. Harper's back on a dive. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Harper at first, one gone. And a foul ball left side. Three-two now. The punch out there, and there's two away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Harper runs. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in Philadelphia, Laureano comes up to hit.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now here's the A's catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
He swings and fouls one off. Three-two. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Castellanos towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
The left fielder, number 24,
Ricky Henderson up next for the A's.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back at the plate, Gene Segura. The 2-1. The 2-1 is high. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike.
We got full count.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. Christian Pache coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing left field.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Pache.
The wind of the pitch. That one out to right. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
One gone, runner at first. JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Out to center. A little bloop single. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
And now here is Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 1. Taps softly to the right side. Giambi takes it himself, inning over. One left for Philadelphia. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here is Elvis Andrus. The 1-1. That one missed.
The count 2-1.
Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, his second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Popped up. Schmidt sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Chad Pinder now. Pickoff move to first. Jackson back on a dive. Jackson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Sheldon Noisy. Reggie on the run. Pitching for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. Back here at the ballpark, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jimmy Rollins. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Andrews handles. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Mike Schmidt. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ryan Howard. Here's a 1-2. Bounce to the right side. Over to Giambi. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Jed Lowry. Here's a 1-1. swing and a line drive caught.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Howard makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Here's Stephen Vogt. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one wrapped foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. And a ball evens the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Three-two. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Ripped on the ground to second. Lowry throw over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now back, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And now Chase Utley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one off the outside edge.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
A wind in the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Montasa moved to first. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that one hops the wall. The relay throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. At the belt and fires. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Fires across the diamond, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Phillies with a run scoring double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Christian Pache. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Righty delivers. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Elvis Andrus. He's already homered in this game. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Up the middle. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. And that's 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
And now Jason Giambi. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And the pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Utley picks it up. Now the throw to first on the run. Oakland goes quietly. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the A's 2 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Richie Ashburn. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The wind of the pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Digging in, Jimmy Rollins. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one down the line. Ashburn stands at second with no outs. On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. That leaves him without a throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. Good contact guy, good defender. That one pushed foul. So the tying run at second. And now it's even up.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point. Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch is popped up.
The first baseman, number 6.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Ryan Howard. This guy has turned into a beast. Kicks and fires.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was a moonshot. Third home run of the season. It's 4-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Montas is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. On to pitch now for Oakland, Austin Pruitt. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Base is empty, one away, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Vogt puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Here's the second baseman, Chase Utley. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying, and it's out of here. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now here is Gene Segura. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 5-2. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Reggie Jackson. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Fought off foul. Out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Chad Pinder.
And now, Chad Pinder. Kicks and deals. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 2-1. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Sheldon Noisy up next for the A's.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Man at first. Here's Lowry now. The 1-1. And another ball. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Brad Hand up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Alvarado getting loose as well. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. There's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here it comes. That's hard hit on the line. Ashburn makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Oakland, and the deficit remains 5-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Going to count 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back, and out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
James Caprillion gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Richie Ashburn.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Tapped up the first base side. Giambi collects, and he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
2 outs, base is empty. Jimmy Rollins, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Right-handed reliever. And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Rollins off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step.
And there he goes in the air, right field. And that one hops the wall.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Ryan Howard. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the sixth.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Hold down. 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 2-run homer. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Domingo Acevedo. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Acevedo.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
2 outs, runner at first. Chase Utley stands in for the Phillies. Left-hand batter waits. And now the count is even. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Number 2.
Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Now, Gene Segura, a strikeout and a walk. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one lifted to left. Pache settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Corey Knievel. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ramon Laureano. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. 1-2 now. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Bailey Falter up and throwing for Joe Girardi. Next offering is way upstairs. Makes the grab on the run. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Now it's going to be Stephen Vogt. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Next to hit, Christian Pache. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch just misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Nick Castellanos. Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. And the righty deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Not in time. It's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So man aboard, and here is JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. The 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
2-2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Castellanos at second with nobody out.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 1,
Richie Ashburn digs in now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is down low. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Center field. Right there is Laureano. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Giambi steps on the bag, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead it 9-2. We go to the 9th, digging in for Oakland, Elvis Andrus. The pitch. That one misses. 2-1. The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Ashburn raging back towards the wall. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here comes a pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's off the wall.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Reggie Jackson up next for the A's. Next offering in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And that's outside. And it's filled up. Giambi leads off first with 1 away. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-4. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
New arm out of the bullpen, Connor Brogdon. And a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with.
Number 75, Connor Brogdon.
And here is Chad Pinder. The 1-1. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The third baseman, Sheldon.
Next up for the A's, Sheldon Noisy. Here's a 1-1. Slapped foul. And a 1-2. Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.